every 20 minutes. It's your statewide Alabama weathercast.
Good afternoon. I'm meteorologist Drew McCombs with the Alabama Weather Network, and this is your afternoon statewide forecast update. And taking a look at the satellite and radar, we've got, again, sunny skies across most of the state, but you do still have some persistent clouds down in the southern part of the state and a few showers down in that area as well. So places around Dothan, just in the southeastern part of the state is where you're expecting to still have some showers, the heavier showers along the coast, but again, still some persistent clouds, although most of the state is very pretty out there for today. And as we move in closer to the southwestern coastal part of the state, again, you've got a few scattered showers showing up. You've got a few in northern Baldwin County. You've got a few there around Fairhope and Foley in southern Baldwin County, but not a whole lot in Mobile County itself. But again, just a few little smattering of showers, not as heavy as what we've seen in recent days for sure. And again, mainly just some scattered light showers in the southeastern part of the state as well. Looks like a heavier cell there between Geneva and Hartford and Geneva County. But again, other than that, it's still just some scattered light showers and, again, not as heavy as what was being seen earlier this morning when we had some of those flood advisories in effect. All right, so looking at our Skycam network, Dauphin Island looking pretty nice. Again, a few scattered showers I think I'm seeing there in the distance, but again, it's not too bad considering the rain that started off this morning. And as we move further up to the north in Abbeville, which is still in southeast Alabama, you can see again persistent low cloud cover still in place there, but not as much rain as what was being seen earlier today. We'll continue to jog further towards the north and see that Mount Cheaha is looking absolutely gorgeous out there, and you just got a few high cumulus clouds, but generally very nice out there with temperature around 78 degrees and the dew point still in the low 60s, so generally pretty comfortable out there even though it's pretty warm. And Huntsville has reached 80 degrees, but again, the dew point's in the upper 50s. So again, it's warm. It's a warm day, and there's some places that are warmer than that, but still overall pretty comfortable over the northern half of the state for sure. So what we're watching for the rest of the day today and through the rest of this weekend into Labor Day, showers are going to be dwindling in the south. Again, you still have some of those there, but we expect maybe to dwindle a little bit further as we get into the evening. Should be a mostly dry Sunday and Labor Day. There still could be a few scattered showers, maybe even more in the northern part of the state, as we have this kind of additional push of some drier air along with a little boundary, but generally still fairly dry. And then temperatures do continue to stay below normal into this coming week, and looks like it may be past that as well. So we'll continue to talk about that, which is always welcome this time of year. Temperatures right now, we are into the upper 80s in some spots. Florence at 89 degrees, almost 90 degrees there, 88 in Birmingham. Same thing in Selma. As you go to the south where there's been a little bit more cloud cover, only 70s with those showers around as well, 77 in Dothan and in Eufaula. And then as far as the dew points, again, you can see there's a pretty good contrast between the northern part of the state and the southern part. In that yellow area up there where you see those 50s, that's where you've got a sort of a reinforced drier air mass where it's making it pretty comfortable outside, but down towards the south, dew points are in the 70s. Again, not as high of a dew point range as you could see sometimes this time of year in the southern part of the state, but still going to feel a little bit more humid as you move further to the south. As far as forecast lows for tonight, because of that, you expect to have not quite as cool temperatures towards the south, but still could see temperatures fall in the 60s. We'll see. I think some places may not quite get down that low. And in the north, generally low 60s. We'll see. There could be a few spots that still reach the upper 50s, though, just like we've seen here for the last number of mornings in a row. Forecast highs for Sunday, similar values, maybe a little bit warmer in the southeast where we expect less rain than what we've seen today. So still possibly we get into the mid to upper 80s across most of the state. And again, it should be a fairly nice day across most of the state. Now, looking at our future cast for that, again, as we get through the rest of the evening this evening, still a few scattered showers possible in the southern part of the state. Expecting to see the cloud cover start to kind of back down a little bit, and the northern part of the state still looking really nice. Then as we get into Sunday, you can start to see a little bit of a push from the north with another boundary trying to come in here in an upper level disturbance, and could see a scattering of some showers in the northern part of the state, and actually a little bit less chance in the southern part of the state, it looks like, of seeing scattered showers, but can't rule it out completely for sure. We'll also have a little bit of a wedge starting to move in this direction, an easterly wedge front coming off the lee side of the Appalachians that will be moving in Monday that will help to kick off a few more showers. And you can see there by Monday afternoon on Labor Day, could see a few more showers in the northern part of the state in the Tennessee Valley and points to the southwest of that. And still, southern part of the state maybe getting a little bit of a break from the rain there for Labor Day as well. All right, here's our tropical update, and we've got that 30% development chance still out in the eastern Atlantic. We do expect by sometime probably tomorrow or Monday we'll start to see that wave move off the African coast and potentially start to develop in that yellow region there. But again, this is the next 7 days, so as you look further to the west, it's quiet, and we continue to expect that as we move through the next week. And your 7-day forecast for North Alabama, again, the rest of the day today, getting into the upper 80s. We're pretty much there right now. Really no chance of rain to speak of. And as we get into tomorrow, maybe a few showers around, but still a pretty nice day overall. Again, rain chances start to increase more as we get into Labor Day itself, and kind of keeping that up a little bit as we get into the additional few days there, Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. But again, the theme that we will continue to talk about is lower than normal temperatures. Don't see any 90s on there. We certainly could be well into the 90s in a typical August, so that's always good to see. And then for South Alabama, again, for today, still a chance of a few showers around. There's still some showers around now, but temperatures not quite as hot with the cloud cover and the showers. Tomorrow, expect to see the temperatures move up just a little bit, but the rain chances move down. Same thing for Labor Day as well. So Sunday and Labor Day looking pretty good in South Alabama. And again, the same kind of trend with lower than normal temperatures as we get through this coming week. Well, that is your statewide forecast. We'll have another update coming on later this evening on the Alabama Weather Network.